We all heard this week when Joe Biden almost went to the border. He went to a border state in Arizona, and people asked why he wouldn't visit the border, and he said, well, there's more important things to do. And so we're all left wondering what's more important. Is our sovereignty as a nation not important? Is 80,000 deaths a year from fentanyl crisis not important? Is Raul Gonzalez and his 2 kids not important? And Border Patrol finds themselves asking, why is he even taking these risks? Why does Border Patrol go out day after day after day just to be nannies and bus drivers and babysitters, not able to actually do their jobs because this administration will not enforce the laws that are on the books? They don't seem to care about what Border Patrol goes through. They don't seem to care about what our border counties go through. According to Joe Biden, none of this is important enough. What is important is at least 8 public visits to get ice cream. That is apparently what this person prioritizes. And then they had the nerve to call situations like this, or when we go visit the border, they call them political stunts. They said the other day that Republicans have no plan, that they just want political stunts. Well, we have a plan. We have a very detailed plan. The Commitment to America is a very detailed plan. This is a very detailed plan. The Texas plan will work. It will fix our problem on the border. I can talk about just a few of the solutions that I put in personally that would fix this problem. It's fixing our asylum loopholes. We have legislation that would do that. It's fixing the flawed Flores case settlement. We have legislation that would do that. It's actually recognizing the threat posed by the cartels. We have legislation that recognizes that, Declaring War on the Cartels Act. We have legislation that would help boost Border Patrol morale by giving them retention bonuses and incentive pay to work in the harsh conditions that they're working on the southern border. We actually do have solutions that I would tell this administration that claims we do not. And they spit in our face. They spit in the face of the American people. They spit in the face of the Border Patrol agents that risk their lives every day by telling us that this is just a political stunt and that none of it matters. We say differently, and we have a very direct and simple plan to stop it. And I hope Democrats will work with us on that. I hope Democrats will recognize that we have a common enemy in the cartels that are flooding and lacing street drugs with fentanyl and poisoning Americans to the tune of nearly 80,000 dead per year. I hope they will. I'm going to get them to try. And I'm proud to stand with my Texas delegation to deliver that message. I'm also proud to stand with the men and women, representatives of the men and women who deal with our border crisis every day. Today we have with us Brandon Judd, my friend and patriot and president of the Border Patrol Council. Brandon, thank you so much for being here today.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the truth. No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
For real people.